Hello Libra, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your January 2025 general reading. We are looking at the first half of January, the very first reading of a brand new year. Happy New Year, everyone. I'm so delighted that you're here. Thank you for taking the time to watch these videos and be part of the gift it is to create them. So Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is for you, cross-watchers. If you're cross-watching for the air sign of Libra, this video is relevant as well. If you know your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, watch those as well for additional insight and perspective. It's a general reading. Take what works for you, leave the rest. And if something really does hit home with you, if it really resonates with you and you would like to take a deeper look at something, or you simply like the reading style, if you're interested in a personal reading with me for yourself or as a gift for someone else, please reach out and email me, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can see that info, that contact information by clicking the description of this video, clicking on that word more. You'll see that there, along with my PayPal Me link for those of you who care to donate anything in support of my channel. My gratitude always for those of you who do. I would love to hear from you. I can usually get back to you quickly the same day or within 24 hours with more information. I do offer a wide variety of readings in all areas of life, different types, lengths, costs, styles, spreads. There's something in there for everyone. The 6 and 12-month overviews are still very popular right now. Everyone wants to take a look in all these areas of life for the next 6 or 12 months, so something else to keep in mind. I'm very diligent and focused on the timely scheduling of personal readings. This is what I do all the time, full time. So again, if you're interested, email me. I would love to hear from you. Okay, Libra, let's see what the first half of January 2025 looks like for you. First reading of the new year. We begin with the Knight of Coins, our steady knight, our steady Eddie, I call him, with the Two of Cups. Soulmate connection here. Might be romantic, might be otherwise. The Two of Cups does represent a union. That can be a love and romance union. It can be a best friend, someone you feel very connected with, or a great union even in other ways, like partnering in a business level. For some of you, it might be a partnership, a business partnership with a friend, a job or work opportunity that is just, a great match for you. And it can just represent, being very focused on what your goal is and very determined in perhaps not the quickest, perhaps there's some caution here, but very dedicated way, because the Knight of Coins is a little slower than the other knights because he's cautious, he's detail-oriented, but he always, always, always gets there. And sometimes the other knights don't, they get distracted. So that's why I call the Knight of Coins my steady Eddie. In partnership here. Next, we have Strength, which can indicate some challenges on the path and that you need to and do have the courage, the strength, the resiliency to face them, to walk through them, to deal with them, and to move forward with courage and with confidence. And those are also character traits that you will become stronger in also by doing that. With the Ten of Swords. Tens representing completion and achievement. The Ten of Swords can represent coming to the challenging and sometimes painful realization that a chapter, a cycle is at its end. It's not going to go anywhere. It may have involved betrayal, maybe not, but that it's done. It's not going to go anywhere else. And the potential for healing and moving on. Next, we have the Devil. Cyclical energies, cyclical behaviors and patterns, which may be so focused to the point that they've become unhealthy. And yet there's that temptation in it that wants to draw you back. Well, I need this, but the devil kind of fools you into thinking that you need to keep returning to the thing, the behavior, the pattern, the person, the job, the addiction, whatever. By telling you that you need it, you need the thing you're getting from it, you need it, and so you keep going back to that thing. But in reality, that energy also keeps you stuck in a cycle of fear and insecurity and doubt, right? Because you're afraid to step out of it. In the short term, it can be positive, like, completing your degree or building your business, but past a certain point, all that focused energy becomes unhealthy and it turns into pattern. with the Hierophant. Feels like there's a bit of a struggle here. It feels like you're going through a transformational period. And on the one hand, there's a beautiful path in front of you to walk, but there's also the acknowledgement that something isn't going to work, and perhaps previously you thought it was going to. And there may be a struggle here between that tried and true, solid Knight of Coins, Hierophant, traditional path, and the thing that wants to pull you back to the thing that really isn't working for you, but you still have that attachment to it. And kind of having the strength and courage to kind of look it in the face and go, you know, I'm attached to you, but I'm also going to break these cords because I know that it's not good for me. And so it's kind of, you know, walking that path between the two of dealing with that, which can be challenging and sometimes painful, but knowing that this other path is the one that you need to walk. Because it really is for your joy and fulfillment, which of course is easier to see the further down the path you go. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy and focus, Libra, for the first half of January. I hope I just didn't say December. We always have that problem transitioning from one year to another, right? This is January 2025, first half for Libra. So the focus for this time period is the Three of Wands. So it's all about growth and expansion in your future, building on what you have, doing better than where you were, right? That's what it's about. Let's take a look at that. Three of Wands. Yeah, the Star, renewed, restored hope, faith, and optimism. Perhaps after a very challenging time, all of a sudden now there's hope. There's hope of doing more. There's hope of growth and expansion moving forward. You may be seeing signs of that now. The Eight of Cups in the World, but you have to leave something behind once and for all. A cycle, a chapter or set of chapters in your life, which probably have been quite significant and profound, and you probably invested quite a bit into. It's completion. It's time to move on and into a new landscape full of different options and opportunities and possibility and potential. Let's take a look at the Knight of Coins and the Two of Cups. For those of you with an already formed relationship, and there isn't anything wrong with that relationship, it's making a choice perhaps to move and relocate physically, or again, move down on a new path, which means you'll have to say goodbye to things, which of course, you know, has its own challenges. Some of you, it might be leaving one partner for somebody else because it just simply wasn't going anywhere. Whether or not you have another specific person that you're exploring with, or whether you just want the possibility and potential, and in order to open that up, you have to leave something behind which is no longer working for you. It just isn't. It's run its course. It's turned out differently than what you thought, you know. Let's take a look at this Knight of Coins and Two of Coins. For those of you for whom this isn't a relationship reading at all in terms of romance, it might be a partnership of a different kind. It might be in the work area of life, which affects a relationship or partnership. It might be going off on your own to start your own thing or business with a friend, or even on your own, that you feel is a better match. And the struggle is kind of leaving that stable job, even though maybe you didn't like it, but it paid the bills or whatever, leaving that for something new, and kind of the struggle of dealing with the fear and insecurity of that as well. The Ace of Wands, exciting new beginnings, yes. The Three of Wands again, growth and expansion. And the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. Looks to be another person that is perhaps significant or influential during this time. It might be related, for those of you for whom this is work, career, money, project, business, it might be that other person. It might be the other person in the partnership, whether it's romantic or otherwise, because this is a general reading. But there's the hope that through step-by-step dedication, you know, moving forward consistently on this path, things will grow and expand and continue to get better and better. Strength and the Ten of Swords. But again, you have to leave something behind there and admit that admit that whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship, that it just, the outcome it's not going to have the desired outcome, and this is kind of accepting that. Yeah. Three of Swords, which is a card of pain, of emotional pain, disappointment, heartache, breakup sometimes. And the Chariot, being willing to not lose focus on what you truly want, that desired outcome, and making sure that all your choices that you make are in alignment towards what you want, even if sometimes those choices are painful ones. The Devil and the Hierophant. But again, there's this kind of struggle between the thing we know isn't really for us, and we've kind of woken up to that, but there's still that attachment, right? And the tried and true, traditional, the solid thing that's in front of you as well. Yeah, the Hierophant. Trusting in your intuition. Some people call it higher self, some people call it gut instinct. It's our connection with the divine that gives us that sense of knowing. It's not just our thoughts, and it's not our surface emotions, because those are unpredictable and can go either way. It's deeper than that. It's, I guess, gut instinct, trusting that intuition to tell you that you really know, and it's an indication that you know which is better for you here. The Knight of Pentacles here, again, our steady Eddie, knows how to get it done. He will always get to that path. This is a solid, steady path here. And the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Again, for a relationship, it might be a choice between two people. Could be a choice between two situations. It's a general reading. But again, it's kind of struggling with the attachment to the old thing, which you put a lot into it. It didn't work out. It's never going to have that desired outcome. And it's about waking up to that and letting go of that, even if it's a difficult decision to make. That's kind of the gist of the whole reading. So let's end with advice, guidance, feedback from Spirit. The Magician, the Ace of Swords. You have everything you need to make a success of this path. Absolutely everything. You also have it within you to see very clearly and see the truth of a situation, and seeing the absolute truth and reality of a situation, even if what we see is not what we like. Seeing it gives us the opportunity to make choices and decisions to create a better and healthier reality for ourselves. And you definitely have the ability to do that here. Victory, triumph, and success in that, after a challenge, after a battle. Death and the Six of Swords. This is a transformational path, and you're going to be experiencing a variety of different things. You know, it's healing, which means there's challenge and pain and letting go, and the pain and challenge and discomfort of that letting go of what you acknowledge now is no longer. You know, it's not for your joy and happiness and abundance. You respect and honor the time you put into it, but it's time to move forward now. And that comes with its own challenging. Step by step, you'll get through that. It's a very transformational. It's a very transformational path, and a healing path as well. The path that you're transitioning on, should you choose to say yes, is solid. It's stable. It's secure. It carries within it the promise of stability and security, particularly looking forward in the future, which is where your focus is. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Libra, those are your messages for the first half of January 2025. I hope that it was helpful for you, particularly those of you for whom it resonated and made sense. I hope that it was helpful, that it brought you some insight, some clarity, some food for thought in moving forward. If it did resonate with you and you'd like to take a deeper look at it, or you simply like the reading style, if you're interested in a personal reading with me for yourself as a gift for someone else, email me, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can click on the description of this email. Click on that word more. You'll see all that information there, as well as my PayPal link. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the next set of readings. Until then, stay safe, stay well, be blessed as we move into this new year. I hope to see you back here again quite soon, and I hope to hear from some of you as well. Take care. Bye-bye.